Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm the owner of Elegant Studios, and today I'll be walking you through creating a bullet journal using Notability. A bullet journal is a highly customizable planner system. It can be your to-do list, your calendar, a sketchbook, a diary, but most likely, it will be all of the above. Using Notability amplifies everything wonderful about bullet journaling, like having complete creative control over your layout and designs, and ameliorates everything frustrating, like repetitive drawing and the pressure to not make mistakes. The beauty is that it manages to feel both simple and limitless at the same time. So this becomes this. This becomes this. And this becomes this. Basically, all of this becomes this. You might think that getting started is complicated or intimidating. We're going to show you how easy it is to create your very own bullet journal using the free template inside Notability. I'll also be adding in some of my favorite stickers from the new subscription option if you want to expand your creativity even further. Let's get started. I was inspired by a set of pens I purchased that have a really lovely color palette, so I decided to create a favorite toolbar based on these colors to use throughout my journal. In addition to colors, you can also save custom pens and highlighters in various thicknesses and styles. I've also saved my most commonly used eraser tools. This makes switching between pens and erasers easy and fast. I highly recommend this as the first step in your digital bullet journal. The first page is the key. This is where you will list out signifiers and other important information. In my bullet journal, I frequently divide my page in half and quarters. It's helpful to have a quick reference to how many boxes it takes to divide the page. Tasks are represented by a bullet. An X over the bullet means the task has been completed. An arrow means the task has been migrated. And a line through it means the task has been canceled. An asterisk signifies a priority. You can also color code tasks and events in your journal. Purple for work, pink for events, blue for exercise, and gray for holidays and birthdays. Consider this page your home base for the remainder of the process. This page is a great tool to help you remember important birthdays, holidays, goals, and future tasks. Using the guides that I previously created on the key page, I can easily divide the page into thirds. Here, I'm using the Bullet Journal Starter Pack to fill out the monthly section quickly and easily. Notice how much I'm already putting my favorite toolbar to work. This is where you keep your month at a glance. Many people prefer a list format to a calendar, but I prefer a traditional calendar. This is where using Notability really shines. Creating the calendar can become quite repetitive, especially since you have to do it 12 times per year. I love how easy it is to snap the line using the Perfect Shapes feature. After that, I can copy and paste everything from individual lines to entire rows to build my calendar. I can even customize the colors. I like to use a light gray to make the content pop a little more. I added a custom section to the right with space for tasks I want to complete that month and unfinished tasks that migrated from the previous month. Once I'm happy with my design, I like to copy and paste the page before adding content. This way, the template can be used month after month with minimal work. Once the page is complete, I'll fill in any important data from the year at a glance. Using Notability's multi-note feature, I can quickly reference it and fill in the dates and tasks. Again, this is a big time saver compared to a paper journal. After adding in all my dates, tasks, and stickers, I've added a memorable photo. Notability makes it really simple to import and crop pictures right inside the app. I'm loving how this looks. Let's move on to the next page. I've divided the page into two parts, the left side for a monthly check-in and the right side for a brain dump. The monthly check-in is a space to check in with myself emotionally, spiritually, and physically. It's a place where I can see where I'm at in my relationships and understand what I need to do to improve these areas of my life. The brain dump is a page where you can dump whatever is on your mind. We all feel overwhelmed sometimes. I find that once you dump it on the page, sources of stress can be organized into smaller, more actionable tasks. This, in turn, makes them feel less overwhelming. This is easily one of my favorite parts of the journal. One of the most wonderful things about the bullet journal is that it becomes a time capsule and a keepsake for all the important moments in your life. To me, there's no better way to experience just how much you've grown than to revisit your former self. You can lean into this by creating a daily memories page. This will allow you to reflect on the small joys that often fade from memory and remind you how these moments affected you at the time. I really like the small calendars I created for my year at a glance, so I'm going to once again use the multi-note feature to import the calendars into my habits page to track my progress. Every day you act on your habit, you cross off the corresponding number in the calendar. It's a daily reminder to act on your habit, and it feels rewarding to see how many times you've maintained your desired action. This next page is going to be where I collect my daily gratitudes. I like to start and end my day with gratitude. In the morning, I write one thing I'm grateful for, and then repeat this once in the evening. There are 2 bullet points for each day. Practicing daily gratitude through a journal has been long backed by research to be good for your mental health. It can be challenging to make it a habit, but since you already have a journal that you use every day, this is the perfect place to do it. Sometimes I like to add audio notes to my entries using the audio playback feature. My morning cup of coffee. My morning cup of coffee. Creating a daily log is simple. It's actually the page I refer to most often. I like to use a sticker for the calendar and highlight the current week. The lasso tool makes it easy to copy and paste my daily headers to create 7 spaces for each day of the week. I like to start by filling in the date, day, and weather. Then fill in your tasks and events for the week. I list out my top 3 tasks of the day above the gray line. This technique helps me stay focused so I know I'm not completing unimportant tasks and not really being productive. Below that is a free space. Many people like to use the daily log to track water intake, meals, exercise, etc. I like to incorporate my color coding to be able to quickly scan the week. As always, these pages can be as simple or as intricate as you want them to be. So there you have it, your very first digital bullet journal. I love bullet journaling inside Notability. I feel less anxiety about making mistakes, I have more creative freedom to bring my designs to life, and I love the option to go paperless. Here are a few pieces of advice from me. Make yourself a cup of tea in the morning and make this a time to be mindful and creative as you start your day. Try to make it a habit. Reference your journal first thing in the morning and right before bed, even if it's just for a minute. Don't feel pressure to compete with the most beautiful journals you see online. This is your space and your journal. Make it as simple or as elaborate as you want it to be. If If you want to expand your creativity, I highly recommend signing up for the Notability subscription to access a ton of beautiful content to use in your new journal. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. See you next time.